Hey guys, what's up? It's Alec from Crazy Raccoon here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do the torn and restored card trick. First I'm going to show you the trick, then I'm going to teach you how to do it at the end and give you a nice tutorial. It's a pretty cool card trick, my own variation on this trick, so let's check it out. What I got here is an ordinary deck of playing cards. What you'll be able to do is just give it a quick shuffle, and whatever card's on top, we're just going to use that as your card. It doesn't really matter a ton, but we just want to be able to make it, a little random. Okay, so we're going to use this card. I'm just going to pocket the rest of the deck. Ah, it's an ace. Huh. Alright, so we're going to use this card right here, the Ace of Clubs, and we're going to let the audience member, or any audience member, just write their name. Now, I'm warning you, this pen isn't that great, so I'm just going to write, like, Magic, if I can write that there. Alright, so we just roll Magic on there. They can write whatever they want. And it can be signed and stuff. Can't be duplicated. It's the only one right here. Okay, so, little to be known by a lot of different people is that cards actually have regenerating properties. And I'm going to be showing you that right now. So let's check this out. So what I'm going to be able to do is just take this card that you've signed and be able to find the best center point for this card and make sure it's folded right on that center point. Okay? So I'm just going to open it up and see how that little crease right there, that'll act as like a guide for when we rip it. Just going to want to rip it just like right there on the crease, okay? So what we're going to do is just going to get rid of that piece right there. Now we just got half the card right here. Now we're going to be able to do just fold this up here and try and get as good a crease as you can, alright? So that way it's just like that. You're able to just to pull it down and give it another tear right here, okay? Alright, so that is another piece. Now there's just one piece right here, okay? And this is the final corner. But actually this corner right here, this holds the power to regenerate the entire card, alright? Snap my fingers, it just regenerated the entire card. And if we unfold it, just like that, there's your signed card, alright, see? And it's ready to be inspected. Alright, so now I'm going to be teaching you guys a tutorial on how to do the torn and restored card trick. Alright, so now let's teach you guys how to do this trick. Now, the first thing is, you're actually going to be ripping a card, and you're probably going to need to practice this multiple times. So I recommend using a deck that's maybe not as expensive, not like Bicycle or something. Using a deck, that you can pick up, it's just like a convenience store or something. This was like $1. This isn't as good as like Bicycle, and it's like nice and little, it's sturdy, but it's also flimsy at the same time, so it's easily rippable. Bicycle might be a little harder to rip, therefore the trick might be a little harder to do, longer to do, but we'll just check this out with this right here. Now the first step is to get 2 cards, alright? And, it doesn't really matter which card they are. One of the cards is going to be the cards that they sign, so just making sure that it's a little easier to sign. Maybe you want to use this one instead of this one. And you're just going to square these off, and you got to get a little bit of Scotch tape. Just a little bit. Now you can use double-sided tape, Scotch tape, whatever you want. And you're going to be able just to roll it over itself and place it right on the back corner of one of your cards. So, see that right there? Just on the back corner. You might not be able to see the tape, but just right here on the back corner. You don't want to put it in the middle or anything, and I'll show you why in a second. And what you got to do is just square this up. Make sure the card is perfectly aligned when you put it down, alright? That way it looks like it is just one card, alright? But it's actually 2. Now, the way this trick's going to be able to work, and you guys might already be guessing, is, see, now you'll be able to do that, but you'll also be able to do that. So really it's just that corner that's taped down, alright? And that's what you want. You don't want it taped down the middle anywhere, just in that one corner. So now, obviously, there's a false shuffle involved with the deck and stuff. What we did is the the easy false shuffle technique, which can actually be learned in my easy false shuffle technique video, which you can click the annotation right up there, or over there. I don't know exactly where it's going to be, but right on this video, or check the link down in the description below, and you'll be able to learn how to do that and be able to force the card right to the top just by using that. Now, what I'm going to be showing you guys, though, is the specific trick to how you're going to be able to tear this and stuff. So, the way this is going to work is when you fold it, alright, and I'll give you guys the magician's view. Alright, you're going to fold it just like that, and you're going to fold it with both of them, alright? Now, here's the genius part. Instead of unfolding it like that and ripping both of them, you're going to flap that over here. That way, the two, alright, the card that they signed is staying over here, while all you're doing is ripping off the other card, the back card, the jack. Alright, so you're just going to take the jack and you're going to rip it. Now make sure you don't rip too close. Alright, otherwise you'll reveal the card behind it. So you want to give it enough room so it doesn't look like that. And remember, you want to conceal this side enough so that you can't really tell that, you know, there's multiple cards there. Alright, and that's very important, this part. So now you're just going to drop this card down. You're obviously not going to show them, alright? And if it's a place where, you know, they can pick it up or whatever, you know, just pocket it. But remember, don't pay any attention to that. You just want to pay attention to this, alright? Then what you're going to do is you're going to be able to just make sure that you fold this up just like that. And what you want to do is you want to have it like this. And you might have to spin it around depending, because you want to be able to pull down the side that's not taped. And then you got to be careful concealing this, because you don't want them to see. This corner is the easiest place to tell that there's multiple cards there. You just want to rip like that, drop that down. Then you're going to tell them about how, you know, you don't even need the other pieces. That way, you don't have to have the other pieces do a ton of sleight of hands. I guess you can do that too with this same method. But what you want to be able to do is just be like, okay, from that, and then just give it a nice opening. You know, there's your card signed. Then all you have to do is just discreetly, like, palm this, and it should come off right with the tape. If the tape doesn't come off, you can just take that off as well. Just, you know, by scraping it off, and they'll just palm it in here. And when you hand it out, just, like, put that in your pocket, or pretend you're taking out the pen again, and you're going to sign it for them. Whatever you want. And that way, it'll be a torn and restored card. Now remember, guys, it takes a lot of work to make these videos. I know I haven't been making videos in a while, but I really want to start making videos again. But I need you guys to make it worthwhile for me by being able to share it with a ton of different people, or liking this video, favoriting this video, recommending this video, posting on forums, all that good stuff. That way, more people will be able to see my video, and I'll be able to keep making cool magic trick videos for you guys as well. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.